let's talk about how you can tell, how do you know if your baby needs to be checked by a chiropractor? The birth process, even a natural, uncomplicated birth, can be super stressful for mom and for baby. There can be a lot of pressure on the delicate structures of the head and neck for baby that often manifest in some functional challenges. Now, if there has been a vacuum extraction, forceps, a C-section, the likelihood of disruption to those sensitive areas is even higher. So that should be your first clue or warning sign. How did the birth process go? Did the birth stall out numerous times? Was baby in an awkward position? Did baby end up transverse? Was baby breech? These are some indications that there could already be some imbalances from the get-go. Now, a lot of parents will notice that baby is having some functional issues right away after a difficult birth, whether they're having issues latching and breastfeeding, whether they're just really fussy and colicky, gassy, refluxy, constipated, not sleeping well, not pooping well. These are all indications that something is off with the baby. But it can oftentimes be much more subtle than that. So what I want to give you guys is 3 things that you can look for that are more subtle that would indicate that there's an imbalance that a chiropractor could help with so that your baby can grow up as healthy and strong and as amazing as they were designed to be. The first thing to look for is head shape. You are going to be playing with your baby all the time. Notice the shape of the head. Is it round and smooth, or are there any flat spots? Are there any bumps or bulges? Basically, when the baby is coming through the birth canal, all of the bones of the cranium that make up the head, they kind of collapse in on themselves. And then they start to come back out and form and take shape. But this process of them coming into the proper position is happening for the first 2 years of life. The brain is developing super rapidly, and the cranial bones are kind of moving and accommodating that brain growth, and they're all growing and moving together. So it's a really important time to make sure that those cranial bones are in the right place so that that development can happen optimally. So we're looking for flat spots, bumps, bulges, any asymmetries of the head. The second thing to look for is any head tilt or turning. This is usually easiest to identify when you're looking and scrolling through pictures of your baby. You're already having your phone out all the time, showing all your friends and family how cute and adorable your baby is. So when you're scrolling through those photos, start to notice, does it seem like baby's always like this or always like this? I'm always noticing this now when I'm looking at pictures of babies. Of course, I'm appreciating how cute they are, but my chiropractor mind's always like, okay, am I noticing any postural trends that may be indicative of an imbalance, and therefore it's hard for baby to get into a nice neutral position? The third thing to look for is another functional challenge, which is a reflection of baby being limited in their head positioning. And this is if baby is only feeding on one side, or if they seem to really be favoring one side. It might not be comfortable for them to be positioned the other way. So that's a third sign that you can be on the lookout for, that it's a good idea to have your baby assessed. Our assessment for infants is so super gentle. If you need help finding a pediatric chiropractor in your area, please reach out to us. Otherwise, we here at Clear Chiropractic are here for you and for your baby. Please send us a message so we can find out how we can help.